McDonald's Saturday morning How to Draw Cartoons. It's a great day here at the barnyard here on Corny Creek Farms. I hope you're having a good day. Hey, check it out. We've got a new camera added to the Corny Creek Farm studio. Not only can you see my drawing, but check this out. It's me on camera from Corny Creek Farms. I hope you're having a good day, and now you'll probably write in. I'm going to get all kinds of mail. Dear Mr. Dave, please take that camera away. We don't want to see you. It's frightening. We never know when you're going to make those silly noises. Welcome inside Corny Creek Farms. Today we're going to draw something very special together. Yes, as I've always said for the past few weeks, I'm the head COWtoonist here on Corny Creek Farms. Get it? COWtoonist? Yes, COWtoonist. So that's what we're going to draw today. We're going to draw Mr. Dave as a cow. A COWtoonist. All right, why don't we get started here? Let's check back in on our art camera and look down. Oh, before we get started, I like to do this. I did draw. Did you color? I colored my reading carrot. Did you color your reading carrot from last week? Check this out. Reading carrot is nice and bright orange. He's got his glasses on. He's ready to read his favorite book. Did you color yours? You didn't have to color it orange. You could have used silly colors. Let's see. Do I need an extra light here? Let's see if I turn this little light on. Maybe we can brighten it up a little bit. There's Reading Carrot wearing his blue jeans and his red sneakers, just like all carrots do, right? I hope you had fun drawing and coloring Reading Carrot with me. All right, so today, again, we're drawing Mr. Dave as a cow, a COWtoonist. So we're going to grab our pencil and our paper, and we're going to use a lot of simple shapes, especially rectangles. So I'm going to start with my glasses, which are rectangle shapes. All right, so rectangles. I'm going to start with a straight line here. That'll be the top of the glasses. Then I'm going to make one lens of the glass, two lenses for the glasses, and I think those, and then let's put in our pupils, our little oval shapes. All right, so there's the glasses. Now for the snout of the cow, I do start with kind of it's a trapezoid technically, but it's kind of rectangular. So I go up like this, and I come down like this, and then across again. And so you can see it is kind of rectangular shaped, but it is narrower at this end than it is this end, so it's more like a trapezoid, all right? Now, I do use that as a start, but I also use rounded shapes inside of that. Rounded shapes. You'll see why in just a minute. That's looking pretty weird, Mr. Dave. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, so there's the glasses, the snout, the body. So come down like this. We're going to make basically a rectangle. Come down, go back up to the glasses. That's the body. This would be the pants and maybe a belt buckle. All right. A floppy cow ear, just to go out with a looping line and come back towards the body. Curved line loop. All right. I'm going to be wearing a hat because I'm wearing a baseball hat today. In fact, today I'm wearing the Altoona Curve Minor League Baseball hat. Altoona, Pennsylvania, home to many heroes that I know of. One of them being my dad. He'll tell you Altoona is like the capital of the country. It's very important. It is. It was a cool place to visit. Both of my grandparents worked on the Pennsylvania Railroad there in Altoona. Okay, so for the hat, we need a curved line, kind of a half of an oval, and then do this. Curved line up in the air for the bill, and then almost like a banana, come back down towards the hat. And then another curved line that represents the other side of the bill. Okay? There we go. Baseball hat, and just so you can see it a little better, I'll erase that line there. And maybe on the front of it there's a logo, like on this one there's a big letter A for Altoona, Pennsylvania! Altoona curve. The baseball team's called the curve because of the horseshoe curve, which is the shape of the railroad tracks that go through the mountains. It makes a horseshoe shape. That's why it's called, the team is called the Curve, because of the horseshoe curve. And you can go visit Horseshoe Curve, and I don't know if you can ride on the train there, but there's a museum there and all kinds of fun. All right, let's see. The snout, you see I drew a trapezoid and then some circles. Let's see, that's because the snout is bigger on the ends and it kind of dips in the middle. So what we're going to do is just use our basic shapes. I'm going to stop right there. Then I'm going to come out. See how I'm going up and around. So it's almost like a figure eight. It's almost like a figure eight. Let me see if I can just erase some of this stuff for you to make it more clear. It's going to stop at the top there. Then what I do here at the bottom is I make a smile. I come up and open up the mouth. See that? Come up, then go back down, make almost like a letter J to open up the mouth. A little curved line here that pushes the cheek up. Inside the mouth, a little curved line for the tongue. Nostrils here, out on the front. All right, everyone see that? See how I used a rectangle shape and the round shapes to round off the corners. All right, okay, arms. One arm is just resting against, he's resting his hand against his body, or I am, because it's me, the COWtoonist. So we need a, what do we call those? We call them elbow macaronis. At the end of the elbow macaroni, go ahead and put an oval shape. My hand is just resting against the side of my body. So I'll use this oval shape, come off the oval shape and make a finger. And then just put a little curved line here because my hand is kind of closed. All right? Everyone see that? Makes sense? Take that away, and I take that away, make a little more sense, and then if you're pressing against your body, it might leave some creases there, pushing in. All right, a tail is just a little squiggly line, and at the end, some longer pieces of hair that I just use little loops, little triangular loop shapes there. And maybe some motion lines. Why would I be swishing my tail if I were a cow? Do you know? Because there's a fly flying and buzzing. So we'll make a little fly buzzing around that I'm swatting at. Okay, two legs, straight lines that come down from the body. And then the feet, kind of like triangle shapes. Watch. Triangle. I have hooves. I'm using a triangle to make the hooves. All right. The other hand is just gesturing out. I'm gesturing at something. You'll see what that is in a minute. We'll draw that. So a little elbow macaroni here with a curved line, an oval shape, egg shape at the end. We will make an oval here for a thumb. And we will make fingers here. Okay. And that will get, when we ink that, it'll get a little clearer. Because as you can see, when I'm penciling, I'm going over my line several times. You can see it looks what I would call sloppy looking, but I'm just kind of zeroing in on where I need that line to be. So I draw several of them. That's how you draw sketchy. Just sketchy, right? We're drawing sketchy. All right, so there's that. And what's he gesturing towards? He's gesturing towards, or I'm gesturing towards, what I use when I go into school. So if I were to come to your school, this is what I would bring. An easel that has paper on it that I use to show you how to draw things, right? And on the paper, let's write how to draw. All right, so there I am. Let's put a horizon line in the back behind me, like that. And maybe, I don't know, some grass here. We can do that with our ink pen. But basically, I believe that's me as a cow. Head COWtoonist. Yes, let's get inking. All right, so I'm going to grab my ink pen. I'm going to start at the top here and get the ink down on the paper. The hat. Do you remember what the team is called? I just told you. The hat I'm wearing today. Do you remember? Or do you have to back up the video? Minor League Baseball team. Altoona Curve. Altoona, Pennsylvania. Okay, so there's the hat, and you'll notice I put some cross hatching in here, some lines to indicate that it's darker on the inside of that bill than it is on the outside section here. All right, okay. The glasses, I'll go straight across the top of the frames. These kind of look like my glasses. Okay. Frame here. And those pupils. And we can leave that little circle in the corner. The glint of light. Reflection. Something else people do on when there's glass involved, if there's glass or like a mud puddle or a rain puddle and there's some shine coming off it, just take and put just a couple short straight lines, and that indicates that again we're getting kind of just a reflection off of that glass. All right, let's continue here. To go up over this again and just thicken it up in the corner there. Thicken it at the corner, bring it around. Okay, thicken, thicker at the corner, round it off. Same thing down here. Just add a little bit of depth to that. And nostril. Okay, ear, big floppy cow ear. The better to hear you with. All right, let's see, keep moving down. How's yours coming out? Are you drawing me as a cow, or maybe you've decided to draw yourself as a cow? That could be fun. What would you look like as a cow? Do you have glasses? Are they the same shape as mine? Maybe not. So we might look different. Okay, there's that. Let's jump over here and draw my easel. Can you see that? All right. Fill that in. That's a little clip at the top that holds the pad of paper. And again, if I come to your school and show you how to draw in person at an assembly program, this is what I bring. An easel with a big pad of paper. And then you come in with paper and pencil and you draw right along with me. It's a lot of fun. The legs of the easel. This holds the paper in nice and tight. Let's do the horizon line in the background. And let's over here, let's make that little, the path of that pesky little fly. Pesky flies. Well, you know, as an artist, at least I can draw flies. Get it? Draw flies. Attract them. That's another word for attracting flies. How to draw. Let's write that in there. How to draw. Yep, and let's see, just some continuing on here, the body. And this is a belt with a belt buckle. All right, and we have legs and hooves. Again, basically triangle shapes. Get that fly. Maybe color that tail, those tail hair in at the end. Does get a little bushy at the end of the cow's tail. 2 motion lines. And let's see, let's fill in the mouth around the tongue. Okay, let's fill in the hooves. But what we could do is leave a little shine at the top, almost like we did with the eyeballs. The hooves are maybe reflecting some light off the top. Hard black surface. I'm going to make the legs completely black, so use your pencil and fill those in. Or when you go to color, just make them a certain color. All right. Okay, and then let's see. How about some whiskers? Just like Mr. Dave has. And then some grass and some details, dirt, stones, or like that. There we go. Maybe a little cloud in the sky. Right? How did yours turn out? Check that out. Head COWtoonist, Mr. Dave McDonald. I'm going to actually write that on, on the drawing, as if I would forget. But hey, it just labels your artwork. Sometimes artists give names to their pieces, right? You go to an art museum, you'll see a little plaque next to the painting or the drawing on the wall, and it'll tell you the artist's name. It'll tell you typically the name of the piece, what they named that painting. So I'm going to label my drawing here. Lots of erasing going on here. Did I get them all, you think? I'm going to take this and kind of dump it into the garbage can. You can hear them falling to the ground. There, they hit the ground. All right, let's give this head COWtoonist. Mr. Dave McDonald. There we go. Head COWtoonist. All right, check that out. And again, you can color this now, or if you want, I suggest when we're done with this video and you're done coloring this, draw yourself as a cow, or any farm animal for that matter. There's all kinds of farm animals. Let's see, there's pigs and chickens and ducks and dinosaurs and not dinosaurs. Mr. Dave, come on. Hey, why not? It's Corny Creek Farms. Could be anything. Well, I hope you enjoyed drawing along with me today here on Corny Creek Farms. Until next time, please be safe, stay well, and keep on drawing, my friends. All right? Bye now.